What's going on, guys? It's Venom 2 Million, and I was going to put out a video yesterday, but I couldn't because I was doing a test. I had a test. We'll talk about that a little bit later. Guys, in case you didn't know, Zendaya and Tom Holland, they were interviewed by the magazine called The Hollywood Reporter, and there were some conversations about when Spider-Man, Tom Holland's, what films he will appear in. He said he has 3 Spider-Man films, which is not really a shocker, and then he has, I think, 3 other cameos, so 6 films in total currently. And then he talked about him and Zendaya. Now, before I read what Zendaya said, I want you to just keep in mind that Zendaya was the one that was doing this interview and this photo shoot with him, Tom Holland, Spider-Man. Keep that in mind. Then I'm going to read and we're going to discuss. So, when asked about who she's playing, and she just began talking about everything that's been going on. This is what she says. She says, people are going to react over anything, but nothing about my role is fact. It's like you guys are just making shit up at this point and then reacting to it. Whenever we were on set, one of us gets some random character's name put on the call sheet, and bloggers were like, oh, they must be so-and-so. And we just crack up about it because it's like, whatever you want to think, you'll find out. It's funny to watch the guessing game. She then goes on talking about her character, Michelle. She says, my character is not romantic. My character is like very dry, awkward, intellectual, and because she's so smart, she just feels like she doesn't need to talk to people. Like, my brain is so far ahead of you that you're just not really on my level. So she comes off very weird. But to me, she is very cool because she's deep. She's always thinking about something. Always reading. Think right now. I want you to really process what I just said. The photo shoot contained Zendaya and Tom Holland. Zendaya is a big name. She was actually one of the first people that was put onto the to the cast list of, when it was announced who was playing who. It was Tom Holland. Then it was what's her name? Aunt May. Her name will come. Marissa Tomei. There we go. Marissa Tomei. And then it was Zendaya. And then Robert Downey. One of them came first. I don't know. But Zendaya was put on there. She was the next person that was put onto the cast list. Now, that would mean she's having a prominent role, a big role in this franchise. It's been rumors that have come out that she's playing Mary Jane Watson. John Watts has not commented on it, but the director of Guardians of the Galaxy, what's his name? Something Gunn? James Gunn, I think that's his name. He commented on what it would mean for an African American to play Mary Jane. He didn't, that's not exactly, but his comments were saying that because of her skin color, we shouldn't just immediately judge, and that he doesn't know. So, yeah. Liz Allen is in the film, and we already have a confirmation as to who's playing Liz Allen, and that's not Zendaya. So I think that Liz Allen will be Peter Parker's love interest. But I think Zendaya will have a prominent role, not only in this film, but throughout this franchise. Her character is very weird and very smart, and she's always thinking about something, always reading. I think that Zendaya's character, Michelle, is going to know that Peter Parker is Spider-Man. I don't know if this means that they will eventually become romantic, but I do think that her finding out that Peter Parker is Spider-Man will happen, and that she will be around throughout this franchise, and she will play some part in something. Perhaps she could get powers herself, something of that sort, but I think that she's going to know that Peter is Spider-Man, and that her and Peter may have a relationship in the future, not necessarily in this movie. Could be something that works out toward that. If you watch the interview with Zendaya, she's talking about the character, and it doesn't sound like it's made up, but it sounds like it could be made up. So what if she's just lying? She could be lying. I don't know, but from what she's saying, I'm going to go with what she's saying, go by what she's saying. It sounds like Michelle will know that Peter Parker is Spider-Man, that Spider-Man is Peter Parker. Regardless of what that means, or whatever, I don't know what that means, but that's what I think. Which is very, very interesting. Again, Zendaya and Tom Holland had this photo shoot, this interview. Not the girl playing Liz Allen, whose name I can't currently remember, but Zendaya. Now, Zendaya is a bigger name, yes, but why not have the love interest? There's something to think about right there. That is something to think about. Also, Tom Holland refers to Zendaya's character as the character she's playing. All of in the links will be in the description for you to go to the article and both articles and read and also watch the videos, because there are 2 videos in which they're talking about everything or talking about some things, but the interviews aren't within those videos. So I would suggest that you guys look in the description and check it out just for more information. But yeah, he refers to Zendaya's character as the character she's playing. He doesn't say Michelle. That's something to think about as well. Also in the photos, they are being posed to be close to each other, which is something to think about as well. What does that mean? There's a whole bunch of things. So let me just ask this question then. Do you think that Zendaya's character, regardless of who she is, will know Peter Parker's Spider-Man's identity? And do you think that they will eventually become a couple in the films? I'm not talking about Tom Holland and Zendaya. I mean, I don't know about that. But in the films, Peter Parker and Michelle, do you think that they can eventually become a couple? A couple. I said couple? What is that? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I have not slept very well, guys. After Tuesday night, I didn't sleep at all Tuesday, actually. I went to sleep for the first time. It was my first time ever staying up over 24 hours like that. I went to sleep after being up for 30 hours last night. Yeah, so I have been tired. I had to take took a test all day yesterday. It was an online test. It was awful. But I have not been asleep that much, so I'm going to go to sleep. If you haven't seen my past videos, you should watch them. Like, you should definitely check them out. And as always, thank you all for watching. I'm Vince Me and telling you to hit the like button if you like the video, subscribe if you're new, share this video around with all of your friends. Join the 2 million movement, guys, in which we all think differently and we expand our minds. Creative thinkers. Watch this. Ooh, you saw that? Oh, snap. That's the LGV20. Yeah. Peace, guys. Have a good one. Peace.